Prince Philip could be in hospital for 4 to 6 weeks after heart surgery. Prince Philip could be in hospital for another 4 to 6 weeks, heart specialists have told a royal expert. The Duke of Edinburgh, 99, has been moved back to the private King Edward VII Hospital in central London to recover after undergoing heart surgery at cardiac specialist hospital St Bartholomew's. He was originally admitted to King Edward VIII Hospital 17 days ago and was receiving treatment for an infection after feeling unwell, and later transferred to the cardiac specialist hospital on Monday. The Iron Duke, who had a stent put in for a blocked coronary artery 10 years ago, may have to be in hospital for several weeks because the combination of an infection and a heart condition can lead to more infections, according to doctors. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Anne Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Mr. Myers said he had been speaking to heart specialists who told him it might be an extended stay for the Queen's husband. However, their comments were made before the news of the surgery emerged, so that may complicate matters further. That said, the heart specialists said it was good news that the Duke was receiving specialist care. Mr. Myers explained, "So, depends who you speak to really, because I spoke to some heart specialists this week and they said it's a good sign that he's been moved, it's a good sign that he's under this specialist care because it's certainly the best place for him to be." The palace have said they expect him to be there until the end of the week at least. But other heart specialists are saying he's going to be there for about 4 to 6 weeks, they would presume, because the nature of if you have an infection and then you have a heart condition, you can get another infection quite easily. Without beating around the bush, the Duke of Edinburgh is 99 years old and although he has been an incredibly fit man in his lifetime, he's only a few weeks off 100, so he's at the best place possible, he's receiving fantastic care. I'm told that the royal family are, of course, being updated all the time about his condition. And as Prince Edward said last week, they are keeping their fingers crossed, and I'm sure we all will be as well. Ms. Gripper added that she imagines Philip will not be allowed to watch Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Oprah interview when it airs on Monday night on ITV, because it will not do his heart any good at all. Mr. Myers went on to say that Philip's condition is more serious than the palace wanted to reveal at first. When the Duke first went into hospital 17 days ago, the palace insisted it was only a precautionary measure and a source said he walked in unaided. They said Philip was there for observation and rest and that he was in good spirits. Then, speculation as to his condition intensified after Prince Charles was seen visiting the hospital, which, according to the hospital's coronavirus guidance, can only be done in exceptional circumstances. It later emerged that he was being treated for an infection and then he was transferred by ambulance to St Bartholomew's. Finally, the palace revealed yesterday that he had undergone a successful procedure for a pre-existing heart condition. Mr. Myers said, he was transferred on Tuesday to a specialist heart center, one of the best hospitals in the world for heart surgery, for monitoring, for treatment. He has been moved to the St Bartholomew's Hospital, which is just in the shadow of St. Paul's Cathedral. He had been staying at the private King Edward VII Hospital in central London and seems as though it is a lot more serious than the palace were prepared to reveal in the first instance. And I think that's a fair assumption, seeing as we are more than 2 weeks from his initial admission. Harking back to that, he walked in unaided, he was just going in for rest and recuperation, then we found out he was being treated for an infection. Then obviously the weekend and a few other days have gone by and then some of the cameras picked him up, despite hospital staff's best efforts to hide his dignity, which was completely correct, being put into an ambulance. And we do know that in 2011 he had a stent put in for a blocked coronary artery and it seems as though he is being investigated for these issues once more, while still receiving treatment for his infection.